Right guys, obviously two disastrous Airwolf and Yuzhang Apache flights in my last video. Still blown away that Airwolf's in one piece. If you've not watched that video, obviously I'll put a link at above and you can watch the video of the two helicopter crashes. These things happen. Obviously got away very lucky with the Airwolf, about not too expensive damage on the Yuzhang. I'm really looking forward to getting that Yuzhang flying next, because now I've got a rough idea of what it's like and the mistake I made. I think it's going to be a potentially even a more fun helicopter than the Airwolf in some ways. But well, we're here. Obviously I've had this, well, we fly my drone, so fingers crossed I don't crash this. This was the most expensive out of all of them. 2 crashes today is more than enough. So we've got 23 satellites. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put in video mode, start recording, and we'll just do a little flight video and just a little chat about the DJI Mini 4 Pro. So this little drone, the fact I've got my Mavic Air there as well, that runs off the phone, and the phone GPS, it's not very good distance, and it's a lot of time to set up, where this just takes you a couple of minutes and away you go. So we'll take it up past these cables, have a wee look around the area. Probably not the most exciting area to film, but just to get a little video, guys. So we'll go up, what, with 30 meters just now, 40, 50, you can see the clouds, the sunrise, 100. We're not climbing anything too fast, so we'll just go up about 100 meters. Obviously we've got 120 maximum. I'm not sure with the wind, it is quite windy today. Get a little look down into the field, so we should be able to see ourselves. So if I have a look, you see that on this you see a home point. I'll need to put a memory card in this so you can see the screen, but there we are down there. So the helicopter, obviously I crashed the Airwolf, came down to about roughly down to just after that second U, or just sort of down about here. This is where we crashed. No idea what happened, and obviously with the Yuzhang, just yeah, very unlucky. I hit the wrong button and didn't read the manual. So we'll go for a little flight. It's got full signal, super crisp reception on this Mini 4 Pro, absolutely amazing. Running at 4K 30 frames per second just now. It's showing I've got 26 minutes flight time left, so that's probably wind effect, and I've had it up over half an hour, not a problem. But I'll just get a little fly down. So it's a little park here I sometimes take my daughters to. We'll just fly over that. So there's a couple of people there. You can actually do a digital zoom as well, which I'm not sure if it'll come on the film, but got a little bit of digital zoom in, but don't want to zoom on parks too much. So how far are we? We're 700 meters away for just a wee circle flight. You can see it's very sunny over there. Really lovely area, this. Loads of fields and farms and places to fly and go walks, take your RCs. I'm quite lucky where I stay. There's loads of different things you can do around here related to the hobby, obviously, just space wise. So when I get the cars out and things, there's the Bing where I usually go. You've seen me doing a few Airwolf videos on this spot. Try and film in for you. So that's where I'll do a lot of my Creating 8S bashing and things like that. Really good area. Currently what we're at now, we're at 84% battery. We flew 1200 meters away, almost right over that Bing area. But I've tried this before with my Mavic Air with the phone, and this is where I start losing signal, and it wouldn't go much further. I'd be very surprised if I got any more distance than that. So that's why I wanted to replace the Mavic Air. It's a great drone, it's good for close-up shots and things. But here's some birds. You see the fleet of geese there. Maybe should come back around and try and catch them. But yeah, the signal on it's nowhere near as good, and even when you're watching it there's a delay, whereas you watch this one, it's crystal clear, silky smooth, no problem. And you can see why I do all my RC bashing in this spot. It's absolutely stunning. All the jumps, all the bits you want to go and do things. The only thing is, because it's mostly shale, you can do quite a lot of damage to your bodies and scuffing them and things, but part of the hobby, we know what to expect. So now we're at 1900 meters away. Have a little look over, put the gimbal down, so it gives you an idea of the sort of height we're going. It's silky smooth footage. Get back looking up again. Also what I like with this is you can look up, so you can actually look right into the sky on this drone. That's as high as you can look up, and that'll give you some interesting angle shots for other things you do. So if you're under cliffs, buildings, whatever, you can get what's a pretty good look at them. Now we're at 2,300 metres away. Literally this is the road that I came down to get here, so there's a little tunnel there and a little slip road onto the motorway, and across obviously to the water, where sometimes I go and do boat videos, had my tugboat in the sea and things. But we're still at full bar reception, 77% battery. To be fair, this thing would go forever. I'm not going to take it much more than 70% because there's quite a wind behind me. I know it'll make it back, but I mean, I've had 2 crashes today, my confidence is a little bit down, and I just don't want to lose any of my drones or helicopter. Well, I've damaged the helicopters already, but I don't want to lose my drone. It's pretty expensive, it's my new toy, I love it, and I just really want to enjoy it. So what we'll do is we'll do a big circle back. You can see the motorway, that will take you up to a place called Stirling, and this way here takes you to Edinburgh. Edinburgh's over there. Then if this zooms in on the camera, which I hope it will, you can see the bridges there. So that's kind of the area where I'm from, where the Forth Road Rail and the new Queen's Crossing bridges are. Really nice little spot. Get a look at the gimbal down a little bit more. So now we're flying down over and we'll do a big circle back round.
Battery level is low. So aircraft will return to the home point in 10 seconds.
So it's saying it's going to return home now, we're at 72%. So
return to home.
We'll cancel return to home. We'll come back ourselves. So I don't know if that's looking at the wind it's doing, because before when I went out over the sea to a little island, what I got to was 60% before it said battery low. This time it's saying 70, so it might come down a little bit lower. It might be fighting a little bit of wind up there, and we'll come straight back towards ourselves. Not going to do anything fancy on the way back. I purely just want to get the drone back here in one piece. So we're currently 2,800 metres away from ourselves, coming back over the trees. You can see ourselves a little home point there. Hopefully you can see on the camera where we are. So even though I know in theory I've got lots of battery, it makes you nervous when you see that sign. The way I kind of look at it with going distance flying, it's not something I'm really got the drone for, to be honest. I'm more got it for filming my helicopters, my planes and boats, drones, cars, whatever I want to film. But if I've got kind of a road at the side of me, so I know the area, I know where I drove up, what I can do is if I did run out of battery and I got too low, I can find a point at the side of the road and I can just land there, use as a reference and go and collect the drone. So it's just down this hill over here, so it wouldn't take me long to get back. You can actually get bigger batteries for the Mini 4 Pro with longer flight life, but I'm not sure how that equates to for distance, because I would think it'd make the drone heavier. So we'll need to obviously look into that. Sorry, somebody behind me, I wonder what the noise was, kind of engrossed in the flight. So you can see it's kind of a bit misty here, or maybe it's just the way it's looking on the camera, but yeah, it's a bit of sun glare is what it was. Going back over these bings, we've got 61% battery, so I've got pretty much no concern we're going to make it back. But the fact it's warning me, I don't want to push it, I don't want to try anything with my luck to ruin this drone. So what have we got now? 2,000 metres home. So basically the road you see right in the centre at the top of the screen, we're just heading straight up there. Signal this whole time has been absolutely perfect. I've not lost one bar of signal. The drone's going like a dream. So there's a little junction here, then there's a turn which will be straight up on the camera there. So if you're coming down the road that you see your bottom corner right, you take a right, then the first left, then up the top of that hill's where I am. So we're getting there. The drone's currently going at 8 metres a second, so I think there's a lot of wind I'm fighting here, because the speed seems to be quite slow. I could put it in sport mode, which I don't want to do, because I mean, I'm sure I'll get back fine with it, but I think it'll use more battery, and I'll just keep it nice in normal mode. I've not used cinematic really yet. I'll use that next time I do a movie, but we'll just get a nice slow flight over. So I'm kind of understanding where I am on the road now. So you'll see the cars at the bottom left go to the junction, and you'll see the cars go up the next one. So straight up that middle road all the way up to ourselves, and we'll land. We're at 50% battery, so I don't think there's going to be a problem, but until I build experience with the drone, I'm just going to take my time and just see what we can do. So there's no point pushing it. Like I say, I'm not a distance flyer. It's not, I like to do it once in a while, it's pretty cool, but it's not my main thing. So I've really got it just for like basically a filming tool. That is some beautiful footage coming on this camera, guys. I hope you can see it on the GoPro when I'm talking, because I've never really lined it up when I've done this filming, but yeah, it's a beautiful view for here. So there's that little park we flew over earlier on the right hand side in that sort of squared off area. A couple of cars in there, and we can see ourselves. We're at 47% battery. We're at 80 metres height. I'm probably going to come down a bit lower, I think. See if that helps. Our actual speed's slowing down to 7 metres a second, so I really am fighting the wind. I'm down to 6 now, so there's clearly wind issues, and I think this drone's maybe calculating that. I might be wrong, but it's told me to return to home a lot earlier than it's done previously. So with that, I'm going to take its word for it. DJI, I'm sure, are more clever than me when it comes to drones, and we'll fly straight up this road to where we are. So if you follow that road up past the little farm on the left, you'll see at the very top there's like a sort of row of hedges that goes along the right. That's exactly where we're parked, and we'll go ahead and land at 42% battery. Really, there should be no concerns of getting back now. But I'm still going to not muck about. I'm just going to come land. I'm getting quite cold. It's as sunny as it looks. It's actually really chilly today, and me being me, I've only got a thin jumper on. I never put a jacket on. Wasn't really planning on doing this today. It was kind of a last minute thing, which with a helicopter I'm just really amazed at. I'm kind of so annoyed I crashed both of them. The Yuzhang I'm probably more annoyed about, because that was pilot error. The Airwolf, I've got no idea why I lost signal and control, but I still cannot believe that helicopter's not damaged. That was a big landing, and like I say, we've took it off, we've tested it, we know it flies. We just need to find out why the GPS has dropped out. So I don't want to take it up again here until I've had a look at it. I think that would just be silly, because if you don't know why you've crashed, the last thing you want to do is go back up in the air. So we can see the car now. We're at 35% battery, and we're coming down to land. So I'll put up the total distance of this flight at the end. I'm not actually too sure how far I flew, but yeah, we're coming above ourselves. We should see ourselves coming anytime soon. Look down at the car. There's a car parked beside me. You can hear the drone. There we are. I'll start coming down. I've seen myself. Obviously I've got full line of sight this whole time, guys, as you know. Never any doubts about that. Start looking over. There we are. Plane up behind us in the distance. This is still in a okay to fly zone. It's just obviously there's an airport over that way beside the bridges. But yeah, we'll bring the drone back down. What we're at 30% battery, so we could still stay up for quite a little while. But yeah, drone flight done. I'd be tempted to take my Mavic Air up now, but I'm just getting a little bit cold. So next time what I might do is, you've seen the DJI Mini 4 Pro doing that same flight, and we'll try and see how far of that we can get with the Mavic Air. And I'm pretty positive I'll not get nowhere near that flight distance or time. So yeah, there we go, there's the car, there's myself, and we'll come land beside me. Drone's really fighting the wind. It's really breezy, more breezy than it looks. And there we go, safe landing. turn the camera off recording. Got a little fly in my hand. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that. That's just been a strange day for me with RC, obviously with the 2 crashes, but that was a nice drone flight to finish off. So yeah, DJI Mini Pro 4, really worth getting. Obviously it's showing me there I've got 1 and a bits battery left, and obviously in the Fly More pack of this you get 3 batteries, so if you're using it for anything other than distance, you've got a lot of time flying. It's a great little unit, folds up nice and neat. I'll keep the battery in it. I'm sure you are familiar with it, but it folds up nicely. So I've got my drone ID number on it, and the same on my controllers. Just keep myself right, because you always, I don't think there's any problem, but you always get that one job's worth it tries to pull you up for something. So if you keep yourself legally right, you're all good. Got a little cover here, looks like a little frog at the front, and a little strap. So this basically locks on the back here. So you put it down, put it over, put your blades in, and it's just such a tiny compact little unit. I think I've got blades crossed over, that's what it is. So the blades seat in at both sides, so the blades seat in there and at the top, keeps them away from each other, and put your little latch on, job done. And this little baggie gets really neat too, so you've got your drone in there. Turn off the controller, shut down, you can screw your little handles so they don't get damaged, put them at the back. You can customise these buttons too, which I've not done yet, but yeah, it folds up a neat little pack, stick it in, put the spare batteries in, charge off a C charger as well, so there's no plug problems or anything, and yeah, that's you. So flight done. We've got the Mavic Pro here. This is an older drone, I had this for a few years, but this controller, linking it with your phone, putting your phone in here and things, it's okay, it's good close range, but I don't think it'll do anything near as well as that. So that's the drone there. I've had that a very long time, still quite a neat little package. I do like my Mavic here, to be fair. It's a little bit heavier, not a lot heavier to be fair, but it's a good drone in its time, still is a good drone, but comparison wise it's night and day with that RC2 controller. It just really makes drone flying so much easier and less hassle having to set your phone up, linking things, and you're up in the air in about 2 minutes in comparison with this kit, which we've got 3 batteries for it also. It's a bit more fiddly to get yourself prepared, but yeah, we'll get that one out next time. So next video I'll do with the drone, we'll get the Mavic Air out and we'll try the same flight and we'll see what the difference is. Kind of half tempted to do it just now, but I'm honestly very cold, guys. So thanks for watching, hopefully you enjoyed that, and yeah, gonna see with the helicopters and drones, whatever, good and bad, I'll just show you what happens and my experiences with RC. So catch you in the next one, take care, and as the last video, please subscribe and like if you enjoyed this, and I'll try and get more videos out soon.